Back over here we have the PSOD Solar Pig and Hog LED light. You may notice some of these things that look like a street light. Now, this has a 15,000 mAh battery that can run 24 to 48 hours with radar mode. It has a solar panel that charges via the sun. It has 120 LED chips. It only does green. It gives you 4,800 lumens. Now, all this information can be found online. This unit can be installed from 3 feet to 16 feet up in the air. I'm going to show you 3 installs. An install on a brick, install on a pole, and an install on a tree. Some of the stuff I have is not included with this kit, and I am only going to demonstrate that install. So let's get right to showing you what's on the table. PSOD lighting. Of course, you have some paperwork. It's important to read it so you can get to know your unit. The PSOD solar lamp radar indication module, the street lamp. Please be careful of the plastic, the corners, the edges. They may be a little sharp at times. The solar panel, on a nice sunny day, this will charge the unit the very first time. Let it sit there for 1 full day. The control board, manually you hit the on by pressing firmly. The charging, the green light, 500 plus nanos, and that light's generating some heat. 60 LED chips, 60 to make 120, protected, IP waterproof, IP65. Your battery is going to be in here. Your pole bracket, your bolt, nuts, washers, and lock washers. In a separate package, you're going to get the pole kit. You get the nuts and bolts, 4 of them. If mounting on the wall, I put this particular way. If mounting on the pole, it goes this particular way. For brick, we have anchors for the nuts, the washers, and lock washers. And always the tool to install everything, except a hammer drill, a drill bit, a ruler, a level, etc. If you decide this is right for you, and when you get your kit, always check over here. Normally the bracket is on and the 2 AAA batteries are located right here. You get a remote control. On the remote control, it has an auto, 3-hour, 5-hour, and this looks like a Wi-Fi button that tells you that you could turn it on for an amount of time. 8 hours, an on and off, and again, probably a brightness and the dimness, these 2. Again, go over the details, the information provided online, if any of this information that you need to know about the remote or the panel. And we're going to go outside and show you how to install this on a pole. In this demonstration, we are on a pole. It's very self-explanatory how to hook this up for this one. You put the top bracket on with the bolts, nuts, washers, and lock washers. And with just the nuts and bolts, you put this bracket on to the pole. And there you go. Now the next one is going to be using a drill. And that's going to be a hammer drill into the brick and hanging this up. And all you're going to be needing is just this piece right here and not the back bracket. You're going to take the drill and you're going to do your hole. When you sink your anchors, 4 of them, you're then going to take your bracket. You're going to match it up and tighten down your bolts, all 4 of them. Slide down as far as you can go, and you're successfully installed on a wall. So the main one I'm going to show you is on a tree. It's a little complicated to do because we don't get wood lag bolts that we can just simply go into a tree and leave it there if we're coming back each and every day. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of wood and rope and show you how we're going to tie it on. I am going to show you the one that's important for all. I have lag bolts. They go into wood and trees. They are meant to grab, and we're not going to be using them. But what I've done is basically taken a piece of wood, my way. I nailed it in. I'm going to place it on the tree, like so. I'm not going to nail it. I'm going to rope it. Everybody has a way of doing their tying. I got it up, not going to go anywhere. I now can take my hog light, place it on, and allow the sun to hit it all day. But remember, if you're in an open field, that will work. But if you're underneath a tree, then you may want to take it down, let it sit in the sun for a full day, and then when you're ready to do your hunting, bring it up, slide it on, and off you go. So in the evening hour, all I can do is demonstrate how the green light lights up. And that's what we're going to do next. You're seeing how to hang it on a pole, a wall, where it counts for a tree. Very difficult for you to see. You must hit the on button here. Now we're ready to turn everything on. I hit the red button, auto. I hit this button here that says on. There we go. Auto. This is auto, the very top button of the unit. Pressing this button that looks like a clock from 9 to 12 o'clock. It flickers once. We'll walk away. Stand still for a few seconds. It gives a half dim light. As we move, it senses. We'll stand still. And we'll move again. You can see it just change things. Right underneath it is on and off. That shuts it off, turns it on. Then the last two, I'm not sure what they are. I'll press it once, a number of times. It should increase and decrease the light. I'll press it once and stand still. I'll press the up button once and I'll move away and stand still. It will take time to get used to the controls. That is how the unit works. Check out the site for more details on how this unit works. The remote control distance is about 25 feet line of sight. You have to be just about underneath the unit to get it to operate. The controls are not that big. They're small, so you have to make sure you hit the right ones. But before you use the remote control, you have to turn on the unit. If I turn the unit on, it's a nice solid press and you see the green lights. You could place this anywhere you can imagine. Just make sure you have enough sun that hits the product. if you don't have enough sun, you could dismantle this and place it in the sun and put it up before you hunt. I hope the product will help you out in whatever needs you're going to do for pigs and hogs. I hope you enjoy the product when you get yours.